Well, it is day 6 of World's Group Stage here in Berlin with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Medic.
Hello.
Talk a little bit about how things are shaping up. So my very first question for you, is G2 the best team in the world?
I think they proved it in the LEC finals, didn't they, Travis?
Yes.
I think that's definitely what we saw there.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I know you got flamed for 5 seconds on that, but my resulting conversation has lasted for months, in part because I keep bringing it up.
I think it's a valid conversation to have because I didn't mean to say the world, I meant to say Europe, right? And they didn't prove they're the best team in the world. We can agree on that.
Sure.
But I did enjoy watching the saltiness, perhaps, that came out of you in the ensuing months.
Yes. Well, I mean, I think not salty at you so much as at the
statement. Yes, I understand.
Not even the statement, but the outrage from the fans whenever I started to say, I'm not sure if we can say that yet. Regardless, no, but realistically, we are at Worlds now. We've seen some pretty good data points. Do you think they are the best team?
I think they're one of the best teams. I don't think you can prove they're the best team until they play up against an SKT, right? Because they've been
interesting you're saying that when so many people have disagreed with that. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Sure. I think like SKT look like the other best team in groups at the moment, so you have to put them up against SKT, or they have to win Worlds with SKT getting eliminated for them to be the best team in the world.
Yeah. I saw it yesterday during the Splice game, speaking of more LEC teams, there was a moment where they started to turn around one of the games, and I just saw you on the broadcast. You said a really excited statement, and then you just turned around and looked at the screen and started applauding. So it feels like you're probably having a pretty good time.
Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed yesterday. I think that as long as obviously I want European teams to do well, and as long as I'm not casting in a way that is only European focused, I think I should be able to celebrate as much as I want if Europe are doing well, right? So I'm having a great time. Today was actually my last day, so I don't get to see Fnatic.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm done now.
At Worlds?
At Worlds, the last day at Worlds.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
I will continue on. I don't know how much longer, but I will continue on. I don't know how long. You at least one North American team has lasted longer than you at Worlds, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, that's true. That is true. Well, C9 have technically lasted longer as well.
Oh, yes, because you're done with your cast today.
I'm done with my cast, so they will have at least 2 more games to finish out their day.
So what happens for you now?
At the moment, not much, right? My contract ends with Riot in a couple of days' time, and I have off-season. I'll probably do Twitch streaming. I'm thinking of going to Paris because there's a sponsor that wants me to do some influencer marketing there, which always is a bit of a weird thing to talk about.
Who does influencer marketing these days?
I know, right? I'm teaming up with Team Liquid and Alienware to be on TL Update today.
Oh, yes. Oh, so there you go.
Alienware.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You can say that again.
Alienware.
Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. I just got re-signed for next. No, I'm just kidding.
The English accent helps.
All I needed was you to say that, and I'm now 5-year multi-year deal with them. No. So anyway, so you're on TL Update today, and then after that, maybe some streaming, maybe some Paris.
I might just relax for a couple of months, right? Go to the gym a bit more, look after myself. It's been a very professional-focused year, and I haven't focused on my personal life that much. So having some time to look after the air and behind the medic. You know,
I'm so jealous that you just get to chill. I mean, obviously, I'm excited to keep working and covering that stuff, but it must be nice to just hang out for a couple months.
Yeah, it's always
stuff going on. Other than that, I mean, this is first year of LEC. Now that you're officially done with all the stuff for this year, I can ask you, what was this year like for you?
Well, for the LEC or for me?
For you personally, as being a part of this, big reset.
I think it was an incredible experience, especially with the amount of effort that was put into making it as good as it was. I think the results show just how much work was invested into it and how much time was invested into it. There were teething problems. There are always going to be teething problems. Like, we had mess ups with the new studio. We had mess ups with how much effort we were putting into sponsor obligations, how much time we could do outside of actually working on our casts. But overall, I think you have to call it a resounding success. And watching the growth that we have had has been an incredibly enjoyable thing to be involved in.
Romain is just off camera.
Yeah, he was laughing when I was talking about sponsor obligations.
Are you telling me that he whipped you guys down and just kept you too busy?
I'm just saying, I did a lot of Kia adverts this year, and they were a lot of fun, but I had to dress up in 10 costumes in 12 hours for one of them, and had a beard on.
See, and it doesn't surprise me that was clearly Romain's idea because he loves costumes. I saw him in a regular outfit today, and it was very confusing. Didn't recognize him. Either way, so how far do you think, or what? Let's give a prediction for finals.
Okay.
I'm curious what yours are.
3-0 G2.
3-0 G2 against?
I think it's going to be 3-2 G2 versus SKT.
Oh, okay.
Assuming they don't get the same side of the bracket, obviously. So
yeah, it feels like normally in group stage at this point in time, there's all these upsets, all this crazy stuff is happening, but it feels like people right now are pretty confident in an SKT G2 finals.
I think they're the only 2 teams to go undefeated in the first week. We've actually never seen a European team go undefeated across the course of group stage. I think it's the first time we've ever seen one go 4-0. So G2 will have a lot of confidence, and they're always going to have a lot of confidence after winning the MSI and proving they're the best team in the world at the LEC finals. So SKT, you have to put your faith in them with how good they've looked and how good they look in best of fives. But I think there are some upset potentials. RNG have looked really good. They challenged SKT in their first game. But apart from that, I don't really see anyone else pressuring those top two.
Okay, very good. Well, anything you want to say to any of the fans out there now at the end? Now that your watch has ended, it's all over.
Yeah, it's been a huge amount of fun. Thanks so much for having me this year. Make sure you go on over to alienware.gg.com/Travis.
Yeah.
Buy some gear.
Yes.
I hear they're really good.
I appreciate that now that your contract is done, you don't have to promote Riot's link. You can promote
I'm just
mine.
shilling now. I'm shilling the entire time.
They have a link, but I do too.
Do they actually?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I didn't even know that.
No, but that's okay. Everyone can remember my link.
/Travis.
Yes. Travis Tenoff.
Genius.
Either way, thank you so much
Thanks for having me,
for
man.
the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my Worlds coverage right here on my YouTube channel.
Go LEC.
Thanks so much for watching my interviews. Alienware's doing a lot of cool stuff here, obviously, with my interviews, but there's also this other show that I didn't really want to talk about, but I got pressured.
Let me tell you about the Liquid update, boys and girls. It's better than whatever content you're getting out of this molding boomer. The Liquid update has excellent coverage of all things Team Liquid for Worlds. And guess what? Guess what? Like Travis Gafford, it's also powered by Alienware, except we're better because we actually produce good content. What's up? Take your mic.
Did you?
What?
First off, you were supposed to, you can't say take the mic and then walk away with the mic. Also, did you shout out the channel where people can watch it?
You can watch it on youtube.com/Team Liquid for the Liquid update, or just Google it. Type in my name. You're going to find it. You might not like what you see. Broden, zoom out.
There's no zoom. It's a prime lens. And secondly, I think you were probably super out of focus in that. You were supposed to stand next to me. You can check out my stuff at alienware.com/Travis. There's a link in the description.